Welcome back to Lesscashmoremash. My name's Tom.
And I'm Mike.
And today, Blind Sample Showdown. Today's the final Blind Sample Showdown for a little while anyways, because we are going to take the month of December off for fun and games. But so Blind Sample Showdown, for those people that are new, we pick two random samples for our collection. We do 1 point for type, 1 point for proof, 1 point for price, 3 points if we can guess a bottle. The score is currently 9-5. So whoever loses today, we decided we're gonna play a little spin, a little plinko game, and whatever it gets, you're gonna eat that many beans from Bean Boozled. Not sponsored. Feel free to give us a call if you want to sponsor us, but we got the hot Bean Boozled. So we'll jump right into it. Hey Alexa, pick a number between 1 and 72.
Here's a number between 1 and 72. It's 1.
Love that one. That's a rarity. Hey Alexa, pick a number between 2 and 72. We may be ixnaying her in the next
Here's a
episode.
number between 2 and 72. It's 42.
42. So this would be 18, 36,
Somehow I think I screwed
37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42. Somehow you screwed me. Yeah, you did.
I got to friggin' dump one into the
That's
other.
all right. That's all right. That's fine.
No.
I'll make it work.
No.
Here comes the mess. Not Cotton-Eyed Joe. He's Cockeyed Joe over there. Now you got me paranoid. Before I start shitting on you. Make sure I got it even.
We got it pretty close.
Yours is pretty dark, too. Of all the ones to screw, you actually are looking pretty good. These are two decent looking ones. Yours is a little bit darker, though.
A little bit.
I think I screwed myself on the second floor. Jesus. No, there you go. You get right on my arm. Again, we're not killing this game. We just, in the month of December, I know you want to hear Mike sing this year, so we might do the 12 days left to Christmas and do a few more cracking open of bottles. We have some banging bottles coming up, so if you're not subscribed, please consider in doing so. We got some really good ones coming up.
We got so many bottles, we're not even going to get them out.
But no, we're not. But I'm going to try to get as many out to potential whiskey of the year bottles. We have a bunch of them over there. So, man, this really smells good. I just want to say that for the record. I'm very thirsty. Yeah, I haven't had a sip, and it's already good. So.
There's like a different taste in this.
There is. There is definitely a different taste in this.
Where in the land would that be?
Where or what? There it is. I'm in the same boat.
I don't think you're going to get smoked out proof-wise.
I'm not hating this at all.
No, but it's a different end flavor.
I don't remember. End flavor.
I'm with you on that.
It wasn't only the end flavor either. That whole palate was...
Well, the nose has got a little tweak, but not bad, and it's got a decent nose. But there's an end flavor.
You know the funny thing? I have something in my head.
Oh, good for you. I just sit here like playing a pea.
No, but it
never registers.
It's not drinking the proof that what popped in my head.
Yeah, tell me.
It's not drinking that proof. I don't mind any part of this, to be honest with you. This is actually very tasting one, but it's not drinking that. This is my first sip of the day.
It's not. I don't think it's unbelievable, light you up hot at all. But I don't know where we're at because I don't know if this could be one of Steve's too.
I gotta go. Just for knowledge, I haven't put Steve's in a while because we ran out of sample bottles. So
this is up there. This is not an old one. I don't believe.
I don't think so either. It's bringing me between a couple. I gotta go with this one.
I'm trying to nail proof, but I can only know I got that.
On a nose, I was thinking something totally different, but this This is not drinking where I thought. I'm going to take a stab in the dark. I may let you right back in this game with that one. I'm going to take a shot in the dark with that.
I'm stabbing everything in the dark. I don't think it's that hard.
I think I guessed wrong, though. The problem is when you guess a certain thing, like when you guess a certain bottle, then it totally throws you all off. When you know what I mean? Like, for instance, say I say it's Colonel's Pride. I want to guess $9, and if it's not that one, there's nothing else for $9. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah. I don't even know. I don't know the prices of half of these. All right, you're on to 2.
Yo, now I say that. On to 2. I'm gonna go with that, anyways.
Oh, different nose than one.
Change. Change.
Do what?
I just talked myself into one, but I shouldn't have. What the heck?
This has a different flavor too.
That had a totally different nose, and I don't know if one was so whacked out or this one is.
I had more of a nose than one, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
But this had a different. This has a totally different flavor than one.
All right, I'm gonna go with my original one. I'm confused now. I talked myself out of it. Like put your glasses on. I'm over here struggling to see, and I got glasses right in front of me. Mm-hmm. That's tricky.
I'm just winging. I don't have not a clue. And as you've seen, as of late, I haven't had a clue because I keep missing. And Einstein here magically pulls a rabbit out of his ass and gets a bottle.
I don't think I did today, but you ready? I think I headshot the second glass though, without even trying it. So that's my guess. So what did you say for whiskey number 1?
I went bourbon.
I did too. Proof?
I went 90.
I did too. Bottle?
I went with the Remedy over here.
Okay.
I don't remember what it was. It wasn't proof.
I know it was from Georgia. I know my buddy. Thank you, Mike, for that. He donated that bottle. I don't remember on it. I actually said that top knot one again with the vanilla.
I didn't get.
I was getting that. It had a strong vanilla smell, and that's what I was going with it because I had it. I got rid of it and I put it back again because when I smelt this one, I switched up. So I went to top knot and I said like $69 because I think that was from Wells and I think it was expensive. So that's what I
went Remedy and I couldn't remember. I went $40, but
I don't remember what that one was either. We got it. I wrote it down.
There is a huge vanilla in there, so
that's
once again,
what I was
you probably
thinking.
pulled a magical one out. 212.
212? Ooh, that's way too early for that though. But there was a huge vanilla.
There is. Now.
Yeah. And I don't remember.
As soon as you said that.
So this is an Alabama whiskey. It is Clyde Mays whiskey, which is 85 proof. And we got it for $40.
So I got that. But
so
it's a whiskey, not a bourbon?
Yep, it's Clyde Mays Alabama whiskey. So
proof
I didn't
was
get
85. That. So we got to be 4, so proof I didn't get that
85, either. And I said 90 also. So I didn't get that. I didn't get it. Clyde Mays. That was a good one. That was the one we ended up getting for free from the girls. And they have a large selection of different ones.
they
I
actually
actually
do.
like it. It definitely has a whole different flavor.
A different
than what-
nose, too.
And that's where the vanilla was coming in. It was definitely a different taste.
I
and a
thought
different
for
flavor.
sure you pulled another one.
I thought I did too.
I don't
but
know if it was top knot that had the vanilla, but I know there's one that's like a screaming
I'm
vanilla.
90% sure it was top knot. I don't even know where I put it.
See, I
up
wouldn't
here.
even
It's on there.
remember.
But
I know with the cinnamon toast crunch too. I don't remember what bottle that is.
it's the barrel right there. That not the
Oh,
other
yeah,
one
yeah,
next to
yeah,
it.
yeah. The
But
orange
what did you say for whiskey number 2? Oh, wait a minute. What was that? What was the number on that one? Let me Clyde. It's Clyde needs 212.
I think it was.
Yeah. So what did you get? I didn't get anything.
I got one.
Oh, what you scored a proof?
No. The price.
The price,
40
yeah.
bucks. It was $40.
Okay. Yeah. No. I ended up. I said 69 because I thought it was the other one. So what did you say for whiskey number 2?
I went bourbon on that as well.
I did too. Proof?
I went 90 again.
I said 84 this time. What did you go for a bottle?
I went with the Red Sox thing or Red Sox.
That's
Red Sox.
I drank that last night actually, and it's a huge bread, huge
I
bread.
couldn't remember. Again, I couldn't remember.
I
I don't
actually-
even know what the proof is on that. So
I actually think I went with Colonel's Pride, and I said like $10, but because it drinks like soft and easy. If it's not Colonel's Pride, it's one of them that I remember.
and I went $42.
I said 10 just because I said Colonel's Pride. So, and I know that was like no, 258 again. So I'm wrong again. 258. Wow, that's crazy. So we were just raving about this one the other day. So this is the Wiseman bourbon. This is made by Kentucky Owl.
It's a bourbon.
So I got bourbon. Is at 90.8 proof. My proof meter is off
I
today,
got that,
and it was
don't
for
have that.
$44.99.
and I got 42, so I got that.
Wow, look at you! You came back. Are we gonna have a tie?
One, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, and you had 5, and I got 1 bourbon, which gives me 10 to 5, 10 to 9. 10 to 9. I squeaked it out right at the end. I almost choked. What
He
the
was up
number
here
again?
too before this. He's like, you might as well just pick whatever you want to do because you're gonna fucking lose it.
No, I didn't say it like that. I said you are behind.
you, and I'm gonna end up. So, which game do you want to play?
Yeah,
How many beans do you want to eat? You want to eat 25?
Oh my God! Here it
doesn't want to eat
goes.
25.
I
no.
wish I went and got a 20-sided die now. So, in this, here we go. So this is my wife had picked this up a long time ago. It's a little version of a Plinko. We're gonna hold it up. I'm sure you can see it on camera. You have to put the Plinko guy in there.
I get
Don't
it.
break it because you can't push it that far forward. So we're gonna do one. Huh? It can't go straight up and down. It won't go. You put it anywhere you want on the Plinko board. Hold on, we gotta make this right. We gotta let the people see what you actually drop it in on. All right, there it is. So, really, it went into 2. Luckily, I don't know what the. Obviously, he's not a Price is Right guy because you gotta let it go.
2.
2 it is.
If it didn't go in, I would have did it again.
All right, so it is not sponsored by Bean Boozle, but we used to do these all the time. You can close your eyes,
It
pick
has
2
been-
magical beans.
We haven't done these. In a
So
while.
this is actually the hot pepper version of them. So they have
we didn't mix the puke ones, right?
no, it's all hot peppers.
2.
2 of them.
Can you hold the bag?
I'm trying. What colors you get?
Green and
Oh, you got easy. Green and red. Although one of the red could be a Carolina Reaper, so we're going to find out. That's between a Cayenne, a Carolina Reaper, and the green is a jalapeno. So those are usually not bad. But if you have never tried the hot pepper ones, they are hot. Like when you get like a Reaper or you get a habanero, you know you're eating a hot pepper one.
yeah.
You
There's
get
a hot
one?
one in there.
Yeah. No. So they are. So if you ever want to try a fun little game for all the children's, they do have the other ones that just taste bad with like skunk flavor and stuff. These are just straight hot peppers. So these aren't as bad, but they're hot. They are definitely
the
hot.
jalapeno goes away so quick.
Yeah, jalapeno is actually a good
couldn't hide
flavored
that
one.
one.
Yep. So,
They're hot.
well, there you go. There's Blind Sample Showdown. Again, we're going to take, we usually take the month of December off playing this game anyways, because we're going to try to crack open a few more bottles, and we'll do the 12 days left of Christmas like we did last year. So, again, if you do want to see this in the future again, leave some comments down below, because unfortunately, this is our lowest viewed thing that we do put out there, but it's a ton of fun for us.
Is it?
And yeah, it is.
Even in the other one, the new one.
Yeah. Yeah, this is the lowest one we have. But either way, I still enjoy doing it. It's not an easy game whatsoever. It's very hard to do. But if it's boring you people, then we'll try to come up with something else. So any suggestions, we appreciate them.
Yeah.
That being said, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Spend less, drink more. Cheers.
Subscribe. This is huge vanilla. Now. Huge.
And I don't remember getting a vanilla taste when we did the Alabama one, but this is what it is. That now it is.